Sawadee krap, I'm JP Mestanza, and today is Thursday, May 8th. You're watching Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. A cable thief left a whole section of an estate without any electricity because they were digging into the ground to cut and steal copper wire. It's been 4 days and police still can't find the guy, but say they're still looking.
Last Saturday, 6 villas and land and houses parked in Chalong were left with no electricity. Chalong police were called in to investigate and say that it was all due to a thief stealing copper wire from underground near that section of the estate. The thief managed to cut a single set of underground wires, resulting in a power outage across the affected villas. Many residents in the area say that there has been an increase in similar cases around the area. Still, police say that more steps are being taken to track the suspect's movements, though no new updates regarding whether they're any closer to apprehending the individual were provided. Police did note that the thief had to have expertise in targeting underground wiring. The investigation is ongoing. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
Ever since the end of the Senate election last year, there's been a mountain of allegations that the election was rigged and that there was a ton of collusion nationwide. Well, reports say that the Election Commission is now going to summon about 60 senators over the whole thing.
The most recent constitution of Thailand called for a Senate election 2024, with candidates made up of certain segments of society, with several rounds of voting, from the district level to provincial and finally national Senate elections. The complex electoral system was basically a way for the voting base to select members of the Senate among independent candidates, with the aim of not having any senators as members of political parties. However, right from the provincial level on, there were allegations and criticisms of the process, from secret backroom deals and collusion among voting blocs. Those allegations hit a fever pitch late last year, way after the final Senate vote last June, which resulted in a massive number of winners from provinces where the Boomjai Thai party is strong electorally, especially Buriram province. The Election Commission has been investigating allegations of election fraud, but it wasn't until the Department of Special Investigation, Thailand's FBI equivalent, that they began their investigation earlier this year that the probes started actually making headlines nationally. The DSI conducted their own parallel investigation into money laundering allegations related to the Senate elections. This week, reports say that the Election Commission is getting ready to summon 60 senators over alleged vote fixing, in violation of several of the organic laws on the election of the Senate. If found guilty, they could face 1 to 10 years in jail and/or a fine between 20,000 and 200,000 Thai baht and revocation of election rights for 20 years. For more, check the link in the description.
Reports say that at least 5 people are expected to face charges over the collapse of the State Audit Office building in Bangkok in late March, including engineers and possibly state audit officials.
The 30-story State Audit Office headquarters was the only high-rise structure to collapse on March 28 when an earthquake centered in Myanmar shook the Thai capital. As of this week, rescue workers had recovered the bodies of 81 people, while 13 are still missing. Reports say that the investigation into the collapse of the 30-story building is about 80% complete, with witnesses all providing testimony. So far, about 5 people are expected to face charges, including some who were previously considered witnesses, including engineers suspected of negligence. Reports say that the engineers failed to follow proper standards during construction, which led to fatalities. Audit officials, as well, may face charges of misconduct. So far, officials have made a big deal of investigating just one of the 2 companies that were jointly building the Doom Tower together, focusing solely on the role of China Railway No. 10 Thailand Co., although Italian Thai Development PLC was also part of the venture, a Thai company. Still, officials have dedicated much of their manpower on investigating not just the tower's collapse, which so far indicates that changes to the walls and the elevator shafts, along with the use of substandard steel, was likely the cause. They've also looked into the nominee structure of the Thai-based subsidiary of the Chinese contractor in China Railway No. 10 Thailand. Meanwhile, search and rescue operations continue, with officials saying that they expect the whole site to be cleared by the end of the month. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
An alcohol ban is set to hit parts of the island this weekend, starting on Saturday at 6 p.m. due to municipal elections and the religious holiday Visakha Bucha Day.
Alcohol is banned on the night before Election Day because of what Thais call Kun Mahon, or Night of the Howling Dogs, often marked by last-minute vote buying. It's the final chance for candidates to gain support, with some going door-to-door offering money to voters. In the past, alcohol was also used to buy votes, which is why laws now ban parties and entertainment events to prevent unfair advantages. Municipal elections will take place this Sunday, May 11, in Phuket Town, Ratsada, Wichit, Rawai, Chalong, Karon, Patong, Baklok, Katu, Chungtalay, Sri Sutorn, and Tepkrasatri. However, the alcohol ban will not affect parts of Sri Sutorn, Chungtalay, and Tepkrasatri, and will also not affect all of Kokeo, Kamala, or Mai Khao. The election alcohol ban this weekend will begin 6 p.m. this Saturday and usually lasts 24 hours. However, because the country is observing the Buddhist religious holiday of Visakha Bucha Day, which also brings an alcohol ban from midnight to midnight, the alcohol ban will continue until midnight on Sunday and cover the entire province, which means that the alcohol ban will be for 30 hours in areas where elections are taking place and will be for just 24 hours from midnight to midnight all on Sunday all over the island. Violators who sell alcohol during the prohibited hours may face penalties of up to 6 months in prison, a fine of up to 10,000 baht, or both. The municipal elections will take place this Sunday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., with voters across the island selecting mayors and municipal council members. With Visakha Bucha Day this year being observed on a Sunday, all government offices will be closed on Monday, May 12, as the country observes the National Substitution Day public holiday, which means that the immigration, labor, and district offices will be closed on Monday. For more, visit thephuketnews.com.
A Guinness World Record attempt for the iconic Phuket Hokkien noodles dish will headline the Phuket Peranakan Festival 2025, set to take place from June 20th to the 22nd.
A press conference was held on Tuesday at the Phuket Merlin Hotel, where it was announced that over 200 local community organizations, chefs, and restaurants will join forces to showcase the local dish on the global stage, aiming to secure its place in culinary history. The record-breaking attempt is part of a larger cultural celebration under the new theme Island of Artistic, designed to elevate Phuket's profile as a world-class festival destination. The event also serves as a prelude to the Thailand Biennale Phuket 2025, an art showcase event which will be held later this year on the island. A major draw of the festival this coming June will be the Grand Carnival Parade, now boasting over 20 processions and 2,000 performers from the Piranakan communities across Thailand and the Malay Peninsula, with the parade route set to include the Phuket Tin Mining Monument and end at Sapan Hen Cape. The parade itself is expected to attract some 15,000 onlookers, and the festival is hoped to generate 400 million Thai baht in tourism revenue. For more, visit thephuketnews.com.
Thanks for catching us on this edition of Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. We'll see you again tomorrow on Friday. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment, offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.